people that have access to it now.
All right, so it's preparing a live stream. We're not
It
there
says
yet.
it's now streaming.
Okay. I'm going to put the YouTube on mute as soon as it comes up here.
People that have access to it now.
All right, we're good to go.
All right, so let's go ahead and begin the meeting. We're a little late, so let's start with any excused absences.
I'll move
Brian.
we excuse Brian.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in
Who
favor?
seconded?
Roll call. Linda.
Linda. Okay, thank you.
Roll call, or can we dispense with that?
I probably got to do a roll call.
All those in favor?
So, Rummel,
Aye.
Sussman,
Aye.
Dalgarn,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
where am I? Hayes,
Aye.
and Duvall.
Aye.
Okay, Brian's excused, and you should all have a copy of the minutes from last week's meeting and had a chance to look it over. Any questions or things that need to be changed?
And there should be 2 minutes there, one for the records retention and then one for the regular meeting.
I read these over and signed them today, so hopefully they're okay.
They look fine to me.
Fine to me.
So with that, minutes are approved from last week, both the meetings.
Okay,
Correspondence, public participation, do we have any?
I do not.
Okay, and so let's get rolling with the Director Fiscal Officer's Report.
So if I cut in and out, just let me know. So through November for the PLF, for the state funding, just so everybody's aware, we are 1.4% under budget. So we're not doing too bad. We're still not seeing a sharp decline like everybody was kind of predicting when all this hit. So at the end of the year, I think we're going to end up in pretty good shape, but it's just going to be a matter of what next year is going to look like when they do the state budget. So for October, our PLF was $47,002.72. And then total revenues were $65,032.27. So we did have the last of our levy money come in, and that was the rollback part from the state, and that was $17,670. Our expenses for the month were $53,163.68, and then our net income was $14,660.15. And then I'll just point out again down towards the bottom there in the middle, the net income loss, the third one up, the 199,624.51. That's our net cash. If you're strictly looking at a cash balance, that's what we are up this year. For donations, I do have a few to report. The first one is the unrestricted donation jar, and that was collected on November 19th, and it was $61.97. And then we had 3 donations come in memory of Patricia Moore, who passed away. So Jim and Amy Matesic give $100, and then Beth Arrett, I'm guessing it's ARHEIT, gave $50, and then Sarah Schwab gave $50. So I've been in contact with the daughter, and I knew this money was going to start coming in. We're not quite sure what we're going to do with it yet. She's going to reach back out to me in January and to see how much money we collected and then kind of designate it at that point in time.
I'll make a motion that we accept the 4 donations as stated.
Do I have a second?
I'll second. Kathy.
Roll call.
All right. Rummel,
Aye.
Sussman,
Aye.
Dalgarn, Dalgarn.
Hearing you.
Yeah.
Is it Dalgarn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lee,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Duvall.
Aye.
Okay. Sorry, Linda, I'm putting you to sleep with this information. So,
My phone
the-
rang.
okay. So on the second page, you'll see the expenses, and then year-to-date expenses. I'll just point that number out, was 724,493.95. At the top, that should say 83%. So we should be at 83% at the total budget. And then for the year, we've spent 64%. So you can see where we've made cutbacks throughout the year, anticipation of having state cutbacks.
Investments.
Third page, our fund balances. I'll just tell you our total all funds is 1,327,344.09. And then our checking account balance at the end of October is 88,220.66. And then on the last page of the financial, we had 2 expenses over the monthly average. Supplies, we purchased DVD, CD security cases. Those are just for our DVDs and CDs. We just need to stockpile here. And then our fourth quarter CLC dues came in, so we paid those. So that's the 5th time that the professional service. Then our money market account still is 0.146. So, and everything that I'm seeing, all the rates are still down around that area.
Yep. Any transfers?
No transfers.
Bills to be paid?
There's one change on the bills to be paid that Kelly told me about. When we sent it out to you, a portion of, I think, Staples or board member services that we paid came out of the special revenue fund. So the total is correct that you have, but $155.24 came out of the special revenue fund for the CARES Act.
We'll just have to have your records amended, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay, do we need a board motion to pay these bills? Which I signed today, so hopefully.
It's Sussman. I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Kathy.
Thank you.
Roll call.
Okay. Rummel,
Yes.
Sussman,
Yes.
Dalgarn,
Yes.
Lee,
Aye.
Hayes,
Yes.
Duvall.
Aye.
All right. Mary, it's your turn to shine.
Okay. Circulation report, our total circulation is down 32%, but our e-resources are up 101%. New patrons are down 49%. Reference questions are down 42%. Program attendance is down 76%. Internet use is down 68%, and Wi-Fi use is down 37%.
Any questions or thoughts about that? I was at the library today. It was active, but it wasn't packed. I'll just,
Right. And it's, I mean, circulation is, for other libraries, is pretty similar, so it's not, I think we're doing okay given the circumstances.
Well, I think all that reflects just the situation
Yeah.
Mhm.
exactly.
current.
Okay.
I'm surprised the internet use isn't down more than what it is, honestly, with the current situation.
Well, and also we only have 4 internet computers open right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I think there was 2 people on when I was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's steady. Yeah.
Okay, well, if there's no more questions, let's move on to old business.
Okay, so modern library, this discussion I have under the executive session, we'll talk about personnel and building. So I'm going to move that down there. Modified services. So I guess the first thing is we would like to go ahead with board approval and close the library on Saturday, December 26th and Saturday, January 2nd. Just to give the staff a little bit extra time over Christmas. A lot of the other libraries and New Year's, a lot of the other libraries have already gone ahead and made this move. It just extends their weekend a little bit and allows them to, I guess, slower coming back to the library, just in case anybody does come in contact with family with COVID during that time. So it just gives them a little bit more time to react to it if we need to.
Okay. Any comments or concerns any of the board members have?
None.
No,
Has anybody had something, we have at school, of course, at the university, but anybody have something similar occurring where they're working or your children or, friends? Have you heard the same sort of thing?
I'll just say I know for ours, Thanksgiving break our kids was extended through Monday and Tuesday of next week for our kids.
we just got an order today from the state Special Olympics that we're not allowed to have, that all in-person activities have been suspended until after January 2nd. They'll make a decision then, so.
All right, I guess we need a motion.
I'll move that we let the library be closed the 26th and the 2nd.
And do I have a second?
I'll second. Linda.
Linda, thank you.
Roll call.
The only thing I'll add to that before we do the roll call is none of the staff are going to lose any hours. Those are Saturday, but we'll make sure the staff still get their hours during the week.
Good.
So Rummel,
Aye.
Sussman,
I,
Dalgarn,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Duval.
Aye.
Okay, one other thing, and I don't know if it necessarily needs to be a motion, but Mary and I had a discussion today about we've had, well, myself included, but we've had other staff members that have been like one person off from having to quarantine for 14 days or just really close to, yeah, we're going to be without that employee for a couple weeks. With that going on and with the cases going up, I think we're okay not going back to curbside. I will say that I think it's us and in CLC, it's us, Alexandria Pickerington, and Pickaway, I believe, that are the only ones allowing patrons in their building at this time. I still think that's okay. I still think that we aren't seeing the traffic where it's overwhelming. We're able to social distance. We have masks on. So, and the feeling from the staff, my read, and I think Mary's read on this, I don't want to speak for her, but is they're comfortable with what we're doing right now with our services and everything and staying open. However, if we get to the point where we do have 1, 2, 3 members out and quarantined, we are going to be in a pinch to cover those hours. So my suggestion would be to stay open Monday 10 to 8, but then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, go back to 10 to 6. So we're still offering that one night. But those other three, and I'll tell you, so far the 6 to 8 that we've added over the past 4 weeks, it hasn't been really busy. It's been very slow during that time. So I don't feel like we're doing a disservice to the community not having those hours. But I do feel that Monday night has been the busiest of the 4 so far. So allowing that one night for people to still come in if they need to after work, I think is important, but we'll be able to staff it. So I don't know if it needs to be a board motion or if the board just wants to say that, you know, because I feel like I'm going to be coming back every month to the board and having this discussion as far as the hours. Is it in our pandemic plan, Mary? Is there anything in there that says that I can
That the board
change
needs
the hours?
to make a motion? No, it's pretty much up to the discretion of the director to change the hours during the pandemic. So
Makes sense. That makes sense, given them
Yes.
the, yeah, I mean, you're here to
I'm comfortable with that.
Me too.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think also it's not a problem if it's not creating any problems for the community, which I don't think it is. And we cut back to just the one night, just make sure that we have it posted and that it's on the website. I don't know, is it Yelp? One of the other places sometimes when Facebook, when you look it up, just make sure that we got the times shown and that's it. I just wouldn't want somebody to drive there and to have to turn around and go back.
Okay.
No problems.
Well then, and everybody's comfortable with those changes then?
I am, yes.
I am.
Any other comments about the current situation or comfortable with staying open with all the other libraries going to curbside? Mary and I are, but I just want to make sure that the board is comfortable with it.
I trust you guys in your opinion, so.
I do as well.
I agree.
Okay. Well, we'll keep talking to the staff and listening to the staff, but for the time being, we'll go back. So it'd be this coming Monday, the November 30th.
yeah. November 30th. And I just want to add that this won't affect how many hours that people will be getting. We'll just move them
Okay,
earlier in the day, basically.
okay.
No problem.
Yep.
Okay, the draft budget for next year, it's on page 11 of 19 if you're looking at
Oh,
it.
wait, sorry, Doug. We need a roll call vote for the closing on 26th and the 2nd.
Oh, okay. Did we have a first and a second on that?
Yes, we did.
Rommel,
Aye.
Sussman,
I,
Dalgarn,
Aye.
Lee,
Aye.
Hayes,
Aye.
Duvall.
Aye.
So on the budget, not really much changed from what I presented last month. I do not have health insurance numbers yet. United Healthcare keeps saying they're supposed to come out the middle of this month. It's now November 24th. I've stayed on top of our agents, but I still do not have a firm number on health insurance yet. So nothing has changed on those first 2 pages. On the 3rd page for operating budget under purchase and contract services, 3,200 printing publicity. We originally cut that back, the number from 3,000 to 1,500. I put it back up to 3,000. I feel like the library is going to be doing a little bit more printing in 2021 for levy purposes to get information out to the public about the levy. So I kind of bumped that back up to be able to account for that cost.
Good call.
And I took that out of the contingency. So instead of contingency being 60, it's 58.5. Are there any other questions on the temporary budget? I mean, it'll be something that will be voted on in December.
Looks fine.
Okay. So we are to Vicky's oath of office, but however, we cannot do that because we need a notary to actually preside over the oath. And Brian is not here; he's in Jamaica. So we
I could
will.
go down there so he could do that.
Wow, that's great. You would volunteer to do something like that. Wonderful. Wow.
That'd be a quick trip. Might be a long meeting though. So we'll just push that to December, and we'll do it at the December meeting.
Okay, so new business, we got to enter the executive session. And I'm not sure the order you wanted to do this in, so I'll wait for you to go ahead and do the roll call, and then we can talk about the order that we're doing things in this session.
Okay, so this executive session is to go into talk about building and personnel issues. So I would just need a motion to go into it.
I'll also move.
I'll second.
I'll second. Okay, whoever.
Wait, who seconded?
Linda,
Linda. Thank
Okay.
you.
sorry, Kathy.
That's all right.
All right, so roll call vote. Rummel,
Aye.
Sussman,
Aye.
Dalgarn,
Aye.
Lee,